Let's try question 14. Okay, so there are two half cells over here. You must be able to see that this half cell is made up of copper, chromium, not copper, chromium 2 plus and chromium 3 plus. Can you see that? Chromium 3 plus and chromium 2 plus. And the other half cell is made up of iron and iron 2 plus, which is the one that I've written down. So one of the common mistakes that students might make is they'll probably use this equation. Okay, they probably because this is they're more familiar with this, but this is definitely wrong. You can only use this equation if the solution has Fe3 plus and Fe2 plus and the electrode is platinum. Okay, by this case, the electrode is iron, so you have to use the equation that I've written down over here. All right. Okay, so the more positive one will undergo reduction. So this is the more positive one. This is my E cathode and this is my E anode. Okay, so I'm going to write down here, this is E cathode and this is E anode. All right, and this is your E cell. Okay, this is my E cell over here. All right. Okay, so the only reason why it can go down to 0 is when E cathode must decrease or E anode must increase, because if this one decrease and this one increase, the E cell will become 0. Can you see that? Okay, so that's how it works. All right, so let's try. So what happens when you increase Fe2 plus concentration? What happens when you increase Fe2 plus concentration? So when Fe2 plus concentration increases, by Lachaze's principle, it will try to favor the forward reaction. Because you put more Fe2 plus, it wants to shift to the right. Okay, it will favor forward reaction, which means it favors reduction. So what happens for this first one is E anode will actually increase. Okay, E anode will increase. All right. Okay, how about the second one? When you decrease chromium 2 plus concentration, so by Lachaze's principle, equilibrium will want to shift to the right, okay, to produce more chromium 2 plus. So favoring reduction, which means the E cathode must actually increase. Right. So last one, third one, chromium decrease chromium 3 plus concentration. So what happens when you decrease chromium 3 plus concentration? By Lachaze's principle, it will favor oxidation to produce more chromium 3 plus. All right, so the E cathode will decrease. All right, so the last next one, increasing the surface area of the ion. All right, so like what I mentioned just now, if you increase the size, the mass of the surface area of the ion electrode, it doesn't affect the electrode potential, okay, or the cell potential. Yeah, so this one, no, this is out. Okay, so this is out. So I told you which one result, you have to look out for E cathode decrease or E anode increase. So this gives me, I only can choose 1 and 3. So the answer is going to be B. All right.